Hello. So, in one of my earlier videos, I have spoken how spirituality has transformed my life. 25 years back, when I was 25 years of age, is the first time that I discovered spirituality. I got into practicing under a guru, and that is when I discovered my Dharma. But it took me next 20 years till 45 years of age to really understand what Dharma is, because I was missing one key component, which was service. So now I know from selfishness to service is a journey. You can find your passion, you can practice it, but unless you serve people with it, you haven't kind of completed the circle of Dharma. And when I discovered that around 5, 6 years back, it again transformed my life. The passion that I speak of in my life was my creative expression through art, design, writing, and specifically filmmaking. For the last 25 years, I'm a filmmaker in Mumbai. Something extraordinary happened 10 years back when the film industry worldwide democratized. The tools, the softwares all became so affordable for anyone. And not just that, the online resources of learning, the tutorials that became so accessible and affordable, especially the free ones on YouTube, that anybody could, sitting in their home with simple tools, could become a full-fledged filmmaker. And that's what I did for the last 10 years. I turned from just being a director of corporate films and digital ads to into a lone wolf filmmaker. That's what I call myself nowadays. I learned all the skills, all the steps that are required in being a filmmaker, from script writing, art direction, storyboarding, cinematography, direction, producing, editing, color grading, you name it. And over the last few years, I have, even for clients, made some films solely on my own. And of course, I have done quite a few passion projects. So it is kind of for such emancipation, a freedom that you can really express like an artist. Your camera, your filmmaking tools become like a paintbrush. You can make your own films as a self-expression, or you can turn it into a business like I have. I become a creative entrepreneur. Today I'm making most of my films solely as a one-man band for corporates, brands, for ad agencies, for entrepreneurs. And this is something which I think I have an expertise in. And since I am a product of the self-education revolution, in one of our earlier videos, I've also spoken about how I feel coaches and trainers are the ones who are the harbingers of the golden age. They would uplift the whole humanity. So I want to be part as a contributor to it. That is the impact which I think I can create in the world over the next coming years. I believe that this is the best way to learn on your own. By practicing on your own and by finding resources online, you can be a full-fledged filmmaker on your own. Then you can choose to work in the industry with a big crew, or you can work solo, especially those in remote areas with no access to high-end tools and teams. They can really make use of this. Even somebody sitting in a remote place can be a filmmaker today. And you can also be a creative entrepreneur where you can make films for brands and other entrepreneurs or content creators. Or it can become a means of self-expression or communication. Since video has become such an essential skill for everybody. You're a content creator, you're an entrepreneur, or you want to build your personal brand, or just for self-expression or communication, you need to have video skills. If somebody is not on board as of now, what over the years will get on board? So I see there's a huge demand for it, and I think I'm very aptly positioned and equipped to teach somebody the chops to a high quality video, which is also solo, cheap, and quick. Through my own experiences, and it can be very useful for all creative aspirants, creative entrepreneurs, professionals, and amateurs alike. Now I feel I am truly living in Dharma because I'm serving humanity with my natural talents. And this has been so miraculous in my life over the last few years that I would love to share it with people, because I know there are so many people who don't even know their passion, and there are so many who know their passion but don't know how to make profit out of it, and that is also very important. And not just that, I know a lot of people haven't even started, because creativity is something which has a spiritual basis. Most people don't understand it. It is not an intellectual activity. It wells from a place deep inside you which nobody knows where it is. So I know of certain exercises that helps you release your creative potential, make you creatively more confident. Because so many of them, especially the youngsters, don't even have the courage to start on the creative path. And I have devised a 6P framework, which again I have spoken about in my earlier videos, where I can take somebody from his passions to profits to 6 steps of passion, practice, proficiency, purpose, people, and profits. Video has become the ubiquitous tool to communicate today in the world. So this is what I feel I'm best positioned to serve humanity. And this is the impact that I would like to create in the world over the next few years.